What's up, guys? What's going on? Told you I have a lot of crap that came in, so we definitely gotta do a mailbox. If you look up on my shelves, I redid a few things, starting to move around the G.I. Joes. So what you can't see is right at the corner, there is the Cobra Ferret that was right over there. He's facing out that way. We're hoping to put both the Vamp and the All Striker. Once they are unboxed, the Cobra Rattler right there is facing them. His tank is facing them. You can barely see the Cobra Claw. So in the corner I have room for the Cobra Asp. You can see right in that corner the two porta potties right in front of the Cobra Hiss. I should have enough space to put the snake armor, which leaves that space right there open for any other Cobra vehicle, which I am hoping. I really don't know what I want there. The Cobra Singer has come out. I don't think I want that. Possibly a Cobra Stun. They were, besides the Hiss, they were my favorite Cobra ground vehicles. I don't know though. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping with the All Striker and the Vamp I have room for a G.I. Joe Mauler if they ever bring out one for HasLab. It's basically starting to look like a huge place set up there. I'm thinking of getting rid of a couple of the NECA Gargoyle figures. Because finding a Lexington is going to be insanely hard. So actually getting a full Gargoyles action figure line, I don't think it's going to be possible. But in the bright side, it does open up a shelf, and it's a possibility of maybe a Mask shelf or a Venom shelf. We'll see how that goes. Still have to pre-order or order the Switchblade. I definitely would love to get both the Jackhammer and the Piranha. Have a couple more G.I. Joe Classifieds coming in within the next couple of weeks. Have something I ordered online for my female shelf to finally get the back done. Two more Masterverse actually have 12 classifieds in already. Yeah, Hasbro has been insane. They've been literally knocking it out. Got a couple of classifieds pre-ordered. I think November 4th, the retro packs will be available to pre-order. For that line, I definitely want Zap and the Crimson Guard, the female Crimson Guard. Other than that, I have never really been a fan of Crazy Legs. As far as G.I. Joe Paratroopers go, my two favorites have always been Airborne and Ripcord. And if you've seen like my other videos when Airborne was first announced, literally said I wasn't gonna get him, but after seeing him, I still got him. Same could be said with Lifeline. I didn't want to get him. So as far as the character goes, I love the character itself. I just was not a fan of the huge red and white standout colors. I get it. It's the Red Cross. But to me, it's too much of a standout for a military medic. But then again, the whole idea of him being a pacifist and being in the military was the greatest idea ever for me. But then they did the preview of the character, and yeah, I really had to get the character. They also did the names only preview. Definitely happy the Hydra Viper's coming out. Definitely need to finish up the Renegades with Taurus and Red Dog. I know Flash is coming out this year. Hopefully Grand Slam to finish up the originals. I never cared for punk rock version of Zartan. Ninja Force version of Zartan. So that is a pass. But I do need Zanya. And I do hope that they make her smaller. She's still 18, I think, or was still a teen when they introduced her, so she should be like 5 inches, maybe smaller. there's definitely a lot more G.I. Joes and Cobras that needs to be done. Not to mention, love seeing the ideas of what they do with new characters like Ghost Viper, Grim Viper. So I am kind of looking forward to seeing more of that and seeing what else they can do for G.I. Joe itself, the good guy team. But with that, got 4 Super 7s for you guys that came in. Right now, the last piece for me that I wanted for the Super 7 Ultimate Power Rangers, King Sphinx. Come with an extra head, his staff, some extra fists, Bio. He was one of my favorite original monsters. Love the Sphinx. I do hope the Super 7 continues with Power Rangers. I don't think they are, though. I would love more monsters. More teams. I mean, they only touched literally the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They could do Zeo, Turbo, Power Rangers in Space, Lost Galaxy. I mean, if they still have the IP, the amount of Power Rangers they can do is insane. And let's face it, every series is about 50-something episodes. That is literally about 50 monsters per each series. That is some money there. I also got one of my, I guess, second for now to the end for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Finally got Rocksteady. Comes with a rifle, knife, 3 grenades, a manhole shield. There's another manhole shield in the back, another rifle, pair of hands in the back, Bio, so with this, I now have Shredder, Rocksteady, and Bebop, Slash, and Leatherhead. So the only one I'm kind of missing, or the only one that I'm missing is Rat King. And then I think they announced Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Those are the only other ones I want. Unless they make Toka and Razor. But that will be the end of my Super 7 Ultimate Ninja Turtles collection. Rat King, Ground Chuck, Dirtbag, and possibly if they make Toka and Razor. So Power Rangers done, Ninja Turtles almost done. I need Mumbo Jumbo from Silverhawks, and then Hardware and Melodia, and then Silverhawks is done. Then as far as Super 7 goes, Thundercats. Close, but not close enough. I have Mumra, Hammerhand, and Groon the Destroyer. So far, only 3. Until now. Finally got Mongor. The insane dead goat man. Comes with the 2 heads, some lightning powers, extra hands. I know he has his Reaper staff. This thing. I am pretty stoked. This, besides Groon, this was one of my other favorite characters. Besides, of course, the original Mumra and the mutants. So I'm pretty stoked to finally get Mongor. But also got Monkian. Starting my mutant collection. So this is the deluxe version. Comes with the 2 heads, the halberd, the mace with the chain, the Monkian shield that fires, I'm not sure what the hell that fires, extra hands, a gun, so with Thundercats, like I said, it's a whole nother story. I still need Jackalman. Still need Slive. Need Vultureman and Rotaro. And then I need Safari Joe. And possibly Hachiman. I know he was a bad guy, but Mumra used him twice as a bad guy. I also need Mirror Lino to actually have one of the good guys that's not a good guy. For Power Rangers, that's Tommy, the Green Ranger when he was a bad guy, a heel. For Ninja Turtles, technically I have Slash, because he was a turtle. So besides that, I really don't know who Super 7 could make for Thundercats that I would like. I mean, honestly, I would love to see the entire Berserkers, but I don't need them. Thundercats had a lot of cool villains and cool characters. We do have that pickpocket guy. That was one of the 3 villains that was on Mandalorian. Her ship. I would love to get the toxic guy. Definitely would love Driller. Possibly when Mumra became King Arthur. But that is a lot of characters to get for Thundercats. So I really don't know. But I definitely need to get all 5 mutants. Now 4. I got the 2 ghosts, Mongor and Groon. I definitely was a fan of Hammerhead. Or Hammerhand. I really don't know. But also there, like I said, there is a lot of G.I. Joe Classifieds coming out. Can't wait to see what comes out next year. For a lot of this Super 7 NECA figures, I am kind of thinking I'm done with NECA though. Don't get me wrong, I love the figures. But this whole, let's do a certain amount and then just cut it off and not make enough figures for everybody to have. It's definitely hard. Especially if you don't know if they're gonna lose IPs. It's just a pain in the butt. At least Super 7 has done some amazing jobs. I love the figures, and they tried to bring out who they can as fast as they can. I would definitely pick Super 7 over NECA as far as what they do. As far as figures go, I think they're pretty much the same as far as quality and sculptures go. They both impress me. Yes, there are other studios that also make some great figures, but a lot of those are a lot of money. I do still need a Red Sonja figure, possibly a Conan the Barbarian figure. Little by little, things are getting done. Actually trying to get a lot of the nostalgia figures in. Hopefully by next year most of that is done. Well, not before next year, but before the end of next year. I would love to get at least a Tex-Hex, at least a Doc Terror from Centurions. Hopefully Overlord from Black Star. I would love to get a Dr. Scarab from Bionic 6. Unfortunately, a lot of the Bionic 6 toys look horrible now. It's very hard to find one that looks decent or workable. But I am definitely working on my villains shelf as well as my female shelf. Got a few more things to order for my female shelf. Surprising what I'm finding. That I forgot that they made toys, action figures for these things. hopefully by next year a lot of that is done. Hopefully a lot of the, or hopefully Silverhawks is done, and I'm hoping Thundercats will be close to being done. Where I can, I guess, have more time and money to put into DVDs. And hopefully get certain things done to where I can kind of save money. It'll be less stuff, but less of the bigger stuff that I want. Maybe Soul of Chogokin and getting more Transformers Masterpiece figures. We'll see how things goes. Anyway, guys, that's this mailbox. Like I said, I have a ton of G.I. Joe Classifieds that I need to do a mailbox for. Couple more things coming. It's just a crazy time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. See you guys soon. Aloha.